All right, welcome. We're live here at Starting Bank Field for this annual tradition of the Astros versus the Comets. Some bragging rights up for grabs here, and in this particular contest this year, the Astros are going to be the home team in both games. Sorry about the microphone levels there. I just made an adjustment. So the Astros will be the home team in both games, and it'll be Matt Nelson who started off here for the Fargo Post 400 Comets, as they'll be batting first. And that first one is popped up and sent away foul.
First pitch. Game time temp 73 degrees.
One pitch, and that will miss for ball two. Still trying to do some. They started about 10 minutes earlier than I was ready for, so that's why I'm still kind of getting things ready here. Call a strike on that high fastball. The Astros come into this one with more games played than the Comets. We'll put it that way. And that is caught in right field by Chase Lura.
Second, number 9, center fielder Owen Shannon.
That one's going to left field for a base hit. Puts the runner on. That was Owen Shannon with the hit.
Third, number 11, right fielder Gus Pancratz.
Now Gus Pancratz is the batter. A couple hits to left field, a fly out to right. He's 2 for 3 lifetime on Magnitude Sports. Takes the first pitch for a strike, and here's the 0-1 delivery from Ethan Dahl on the mound here for the Astros. And Dahl will send that one in low for ball 1 into the glove of Caden Neuarth. And then around the bases, you got Gus Wermeyer at first, Colston Sen at second, Caleb Blanchette at shortstop, and Ashton Renas at third. In the outfield, you have Kane Mathiasen in center, Alex Christofferson in left, and Chase Lura in right. 2-1 now, the count here to Gus Pancratz. Blake McCarthy is on deck, and possibly Keegan Wessels in the 5 spot if we can get that far into the lineup. Swing and a miss by Pancratz, strike 2. Game 1 of a 2-game feature here between the Astros and Comets. Mike Mason filling in for Riley, who was originally scheduled with this broadcast, but he had some other unexpected things come up with his other job, so I was like, no worries. I'm on my way back from Bismarck. I can take it over. I got home at about 1:15 in the morning. And I sat in my office chair, and I crashed like 5 minutes later, and I actually slept in my office chair last night. I had a nice little arm ache when I woke up, and when I woke up, I felt like I still needed 4 or 5 more hours of sleep. So I did get an extended power nap in. Woke up about 11:30, and got here to Starry & Bank Field at about 12:30. And you know the story from there. So.
Number 23, first baseman, Blake McCarthy.
So it's Blake McCarthy, the batter now. Strike is delivered into the glove of Newarth from Ethan Dahl. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So a strike looking and a strike missing for Blake McCarthy. Ethan Dahl will set. And the 0-2 wind-up delivery is outside. Outside of the Pug zone 1 and 2. That's how far outside it was. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away. Runner on second is Owen Shen. Two balls and 2 strikes. Just 4 days away from the Astros and Comets playing in the East Region Tournament in Castleton. And every single one of those games will be live here on Magnitude Sports. Of course, Kindred will be a part of that tournament, and they will be playing for seeding only since they host the State A this year. Kindred will automatically get in even if they lose every game of the East Region. So then Kindred, along with 3 other teams, will make it to the State A in Kindred, as that one gets struck out there by Blake McCarthy. And every game of that State A in Kindred will be on Magnitude Sports as well. And in between those 2 tournaments, we'll be in Dickinson for the State AA, featuring the Fargo Post 400 Stars and others. And we'll have every game of those, all 18 games of that tournament on Magnitude Sports as well. All right, we are going to end the top half of the first here, and it's 0-0. They do get a hit, but that's about it. And now the Astros have a chance to come up and show us what they got against their infield rivals when we return after this here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
Does a ghost pepper wing that doesn't send you into tears make any sense? Sure does to us. That's why Popeye's ghost pepper wings are more flavorful than fireful. Because in NOLA, we like to taste our food, not cry over it. We don't make sense. We make chicken. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
At Popeyes, we've got a feast for your family. Whether it's spicy or mild fried chicken or tenders, our brand new homestyle mac and cheese, or any of our other delicious sides, there's something for everyone at the table. Try it today and earn points with Popeyes Rewards.
Santana Concrete LLC in Barnesville comes highly recommended from their customers. But don't take our word for it, take theirs. Dan states that the team is
polite, friendly, and efficient.
Lee tells us that
quality work for a fair price is hard to find.
Here's Mike from Post 400 Baseball.
Santana Concrete did a wonderful job laying the concrete foundation for our new press box.
And Jasmine shares
they do amazing work.
Check them out by searching Santana Concrete LLC on Facebook or call 218-790-6560.
Welcome back to Starry & Bank Field here in Fargo. Mike filling in for Riley here on today's broadcast between the Comets and the Astros. Hope you enjoy the broadcast. One hit for the Comets in the top of the first. And now the Astros come to bat. This is Kane Mathiasen for the Astros. So the Astros in the white jerseys and the Comets in the blue jerseys, if that helps you remember who's who. And this one, a hard hit ball right over to McCarthy at first, and that's an easy out. One down here for the Astros. Now we'll look at Ashton Renas to the plate now.
The third baseman, Ashton Renas.
That pitch is a little bit low. Ball one to Renas. You got Caden Neuarth in the on-deck circle. One-0 delivery. That will hit the edge for a strike. And we're even at a ball and a strike. And the 1-1 is fouled down the third base side. That one drops foul into left field. All right, Renas will set for the 2-2 delivery from Wessels, and that will miss for ball three. So once again, it's Keegan Wessels on the mound here for the Comets. Caleb Blanchette is catching. You got Blake McCarthy at first, Carson Bevel at second, Calvin Jungling the shortstop, and Grant Schluchter at third. This one, a two-hopper out to Bevel. He'll pick it up, fire it over to McCarthy. 4-3 is delivered. That puts out number 2 on the board. That brings up Caden Neuarth. So we got around the infield here for the Comets. Now in the outfield, it's Owen Shannon in center, Matt Nelson in left, and Gus Pankratz in right field for the Fargo Post 400 Comets defensive setup here against the Fargo Post 400 Astros. 1 ball, no strike now here to Caden Neuarth. I'll move Gus Wiermeyer into the on-deck circle if Neuarth can reach base here with nobody, with out and out occurring. And that out will occur in the form of a 6-3. On the ground out to the shortstop Jungling. He'll fire it across to McCarthy to keep it at zeros after 1 complete here at Starry Bank Field. 1 hit. That's all we got so far here in this duel of Post 400 clubs. We'll be back in a moment on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
Buffalo Wild Wings isn't supposed to make a burger this good. Like, you might even forget we have wings good. So we threw in 6 boneless wings for $1 as a reminder. Buy any burger, get 6 boneless wings for $1. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Abby says she wants to marry a B-Dubs honey barbecue wing. We get the sweet, tangy allure of honey barbecue sauce, but you can't marry a chicken wing. What are you going to serve at the wedding? Their family? 26 sauces and seasonings at Buffalo Wild Wings.
For the Comets,
Welcome back. Keegan Wessels, the pitcher for the Comets, steps up to the plate to lead things off here in the top half of the second inning. Somebody left a June 29th free hot dog coupon up here in the press box. I'm not sure why they didn't cash that in, but I think between games I'm going to try and sweet talk somebody into allowing me to cash that coupon in, because that sounds like a really good snack right about now. 1 ball, no strikes to Keegan Wessels. Wessels 1 for 2 lifetime on magnitude. He has a hit to right field and a fly out to right field. Pitch is a little bit high, and just a little bit higher than a little bit high. Let's put it that way, and for ball 2. So I'm not sure where the strike came from, but the outdoor scoreboard says 2-1, and now a strike is called, and it's 2-2. And that's high, ball 3. And strikeout. Goes down looking for the first out of the inning. Second strikeout for Ethan Dahl. Now Carson Bevel will step up to the plate, and he'll show the Astros what he can do with his bat. And he'll also show what he can do with his eyes, as he does not swing at that one for obvious reasons. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That one's high for ball 2. And that one's going to left field, and that one is going all the way back, and it bounces off the fence. Bevel in with a double on a deep hit to left center field, right off the Buffalo Wild Wings banner.
Number 10, catcher Caleb Blanchett.
I think that's the first time either team's gotten a runner past first base in this contest so far. And we'll see if that opens up the floodgates or not here for the post 400 Comets. It is Caleb Blanchett, the batter now. And Blanchett will reach and foul it off for strike 1 on a curve ball that was going a little bit too far outside. 0-1. Now time is called here by Blanchett. Now it's popped way up, and Weremeyer's underneath it. He'll get called off by Colston Sen as he'll make the grab at second on the high pop out. That's out number 2. It keeps Bevel at second, brings up Grant Schluchter. Ground out to second and a hit to left. He's 1 for 2 lifetime on Magnitude Sports. Ethan Dahl with pitch 30 according to my numbers, and today my numbers are right. I don't care. Don't care what the scoreboard might say. High fly ball to Mathiasen in center, and that will take care of business here in the top of the second. They leave one stranded, and we're still zeros across the board here, minus the 2 hits, and 1 left on base. And then Gus Wurmeyer, who's had some success on Magnitude Sports with his bat. We'll see if he's successful when we return from the break. He'll be your leadoff batter in the bottom of the second when we return after this. Stay tuned.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo, Moorhead, and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Why do I choose to work here? It's the people. It's the feeling that you get when you've been gone for a weekend and everybody's genuinely happy to see you and you're so happy to see them too.
They are wonderful. The staff is wonderful. They are so friendly. They're so happy all the time.
It's a family. It's just that overall culture that we have. It's a great culture and I'm very lucky to be a part of it.
Your full life happens here at Touchmark.
All right, Gus Wurmeyer, 8 for 11 lifetime on Magnitude Sports. She has multiple hits to left, multiple hits to right, 1 hit to center, 1 fly out to right, and 2 infield pop-outs, 1 to third, 1 to first. Lifetime on Magnitude Sports. We're at 1 ball, 1 strike now here to Gus Wurmeyer. He's an equal opportunity left field and equal opportunity right field. And he does not go to center too often. 2-1. Ball, strike, ball in that order so far here on the pitches from Keegan Wessel. Wessel set, fire, and fouled off. 2-1, or 2-2, excuse me. We'll see Alex Christofferson and Chase Lura this inning as well. It's 4, 5, and 6 in the batting lineup here for the Astros. Once again, the Astros are in the white jerseys today. Comets are in the blue jerseys. And that one will fade out for ball 3. It's kind of nice to be back home in Fargo after an extended Western North Dakota trip, to be honest. But I did have some moments of excitement over in Western North Dakota as well. But it's always good to be back home. High fly ball over the head of Owen Shannon in center field. And Wurmeyer's going to have a double. And a nice arm from Owen Shannon deep center to fire that one in and keep it a double. It's the first hit of the game for the Astros. Alex Christofferson. So just as we said that Wurmeyer doesn't go to center too often, he goes to center for the second time ever on Magnitude Sports. Alex Christofferson is 6 for 15 on Magnitude Sports. He takes this first pitch for 1 ball, no strike. His hits normally go to left center field. He does not have any hits to anywhere else. He does have a couple infield hits, but left center has been his outfield of choice for hit balls.
Good pitch.
You would think that if the Comets had access to a spray chart, that they'd put all their outfielders in left center. We need to get a spray chart graphic for our broadcast. I don't know how that would be done, but I'm sure it could be done. Let's put it that way. 3-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and that is good for a strike. Maybe actually a fouled away pitch. Either way, it's 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Christofferson. Wessels with pitch 20, and that one is just over the head of Carson Bevel. Finds the gap in right, and the center fielder Owen Shannon will come in and scoop it up, and we got runners on the corners here on the single by Christofferson, bringing up Chase Lura.
13, right fielder Chase Lura.
So now it's the Astros threatening here to get on the board first. We played 25 minutes. We haven't found an opening score yet. Could it happen on this plate appearance? That's one question we might get an answer to here soon. So both teams have 2 hits now. Some heckling from the fans. And I can't tell you which fans are heckling who. I can tell you this, though. I'll get it right in 1 or 2 guesses, 2 at the max. And this one fouled off for a strike. Wermeyer on third, Christofferson on first. Lura the batter, Colston Sen into the on-deck circle here for the Astros. And now Wessels will step off. He'll grab some grip moisturizer off the bag there on the mound and try to pick off attempt there, but he won't release it, and Christofferson's back safely at first. That one will escape for ball 2. 1-2, I guess. Swing and a miss. And that is a strikeout for out number 1. And now it's Colston Sen. I actually heard this song on Sirius XM's Pop 2K yesterday when I was in Mandan for the West Fargo Mandan game yesterday. And that song actually came out when I used to live in Mandan. So I was kind of jamming out to that one, even though it's not one of the songs I'd normally jam out to. It's played at the right moment, at the right time, in the right location. Let's put it that way. Throw out to second as now we'll have 2 runners in scoring position here for the Astros. That is ball 1. And a strike's called. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners on second and third. Can Colston Sen get a big base hit here? Not on that particular pitch. He'll foul it away for strike 2. And now the question is, can Wessels get a big strikeout here on Colston Sen? to record that second out and make things a little bit more manageable to keep those runners from coming in and scoring. 1-2 on the way, and that one's fouled away. We'll stay at 1-2. Colston Sen looking for a big swing there. He didn't quite get it on that pitch. One, two, that one comes off the mitt. Wurmeyer's coming in, and the throw to the plate, and safe at home. And Keegan Wessel's immediately asking Coach Bryant to come out and have a chat with the home plate umpire here. It looked like Wurmeyer reached his right hand over to the plate, and Wessels just sat there and waited for him to slide into the tag. And I think the argument here is that Wurmeyer got his right hand on the plate before the tag was physically applied, and that is why he is safe at home.
You're right. Here we go.
And as a result, it is 1-0 in favor of the Astros, even though some Comets parents don't like that call from the referee at all. And after all that, it's 2-2. And now you can make it 3-2 here. And now he walks them to put runners on the corners once again. Caleb Blanchette will be the batter now here for the Astros.
First up, number 9, Cade Olhauser.
And now we have a visit to the mound here for the Comets. This visit to the mound for the Fargo Post 400 Comets is brought to you by the Marsh McLennan Agency of Fargo. You can visit them online at their website at marshmma.com to learn about the services they can provide for you here in the Fargo, West Fargo, Moorhead, and surrounding area. Once again, their website is marshmma.com. And this visit to the mound for the Fargo Post 400 Comets has been presented to you by the Marsh McLennan Agency of Fargo. Runners on the corners for the Astros. Alex Christopherson on third, Colston Sen on first. As the Astros try and add to their 1-0 lead that they have now established here in the bottom of the second inning. We are 32 minutes into the ball game. There's only one out on the board. Once again, the batter's Caleb Blanchette. 6 for 9 on Lifetime is Blanchette on Magnitude Sports. And all 6 of his hits have gone to right field. He also has a ground out to short, a pop out to second, and a pop out to first. Blanchette will step out, and now he'll step back in.
Get him now.
My apologies, it's Kane Olhauser at the plate. He must have made a switch and I wasn't aware of it.
Having 9, number 8, the pitcher, Ethan Dahl.
I had to pull up the game changer to be sure, and my gut was right. So Olhauser will strike out. I'll record the second out of the inning. Ethan Dahl, and this one is indeed Ethan Dahl. Two outs. And a strike thrown there to Ethan Dahl. Ethan Dahl represents batter 9 in the lineup here for the Astros. Fouled off, strike 2. And a balk, or what? Can't be a balk, otherwise it'd be 2-0 if it was a balk. I'm not sure what was called there. But Sen will move up to second. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's popped up, and that is going to be caught by Carson Bevel. 2 stranded on base, and we end the second inning of play. So both teams will have 2 on base. Both teams have accumulated 2 hits, but only one team has put a run on the board, and that's the Fargo Post-Farnard Astros. 1-0 after 2 complete here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Hey, it's Mike with Magnitude Sports. Check out this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. It's owned and operated by a family in Bismarck, North Dakota that I've known for over 2 decades. Kids have grown up into fine young men, and during their high school careers, some of them even played games that were broadcast on Magnitude Sports. If you like hunting, fishing, general outdoor life, sunrise, sunset, everything hunting and fishing related, dogs, hunting dogs, they're the best. Then check out the channel and show them some love. Go to Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe to them today. Top of the 3rd. We get ready to go. It's Calvin Jungling, the batter. Calvin Jungling, number 3 on his jersey, and he's 3 for 9 lifetime on Magnitude Sports. 3 hits, 2 of them to left field, 1 to left center. And that pitch is low and out for a ball, 1-0. I want to say hi to Trudy, who's watching from Mesa, Arizona. And yeah, you're very much welcome. And be sure to thank the sponsors, because if it wasn't for the sponsors, we wouldn't be able to do all those upcoming tournaments. So, and we still have some availability if you're interested in sponsoring. If you think that your business would be interested in sponsoring, you can contact us. And that one going out to left field, charging in for it was Christofferson. He made the catch. He also may have twisted his ankle, but for lack of better wording, the important thing there is that he made the catch. And now that the catch is made, now his ankle can become the more important thing. That probably came out totally wrong, but I think you knew where I was going with that. So Jungling will fly out. It's 32 pitches for Dahl through the first 9 batters. Matt Nelson is the batter now, and now our umpire will go out and hand a new ball to Ethan Dahl. Totally cleaning that plate up, getting every single speck of a speck off that plate there. That was the longest time of wiping off a plate on a turf field I've ever seen in my career of broadcasting baseball. Even on dirt fields, the plate was cleaned faster than that. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and one. That one's popped up, and that one is sent into the wiffle ball field. It's a ground wiffle double as it bounces over the wiffle ball fence into the wiffle ball field of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count here to Matt Nelson. 0 for 1 with a fly out. To right field on his last at the plate. And this one will be fouled off, and we'll stay right where we're at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So if you're not aware, now 2 teams will make the Central Plains Regional from this AA, aka the Stars and those other 9 teams that play in that conference. So with 2 teams going from North Dakota, there's a pretty good chance we might make a trip down to Rapid City. And then we'll see which 2 teams from Minnesota make it. And then there'll be a really good chance that we'll go to Rapid City, depending on the teams making it there. So even though it's not on the schedule yet, it's a possibility. We'll put it that way. So Matt Nelson walks. Puts a runner on first. And Owen Shannon singled to left field for the first hit of the game last time he was at the plate. And this time he'll bunt. He'll bunt it right back to Dahl. Dahl will throw it over to Muirmeyer, and Matt Nelson will advance to second.
Right fielder, number 11, Gus Pankratz.
Gus Pankratz, 0 for 1, struck out looking last time he was at the plate. And this one's sent up and high and going to left field, and the catch is made there by Christofferson. That'll be out 3. We go to the middle of the 3rd. They strand one on base. And due up for the Astros will be Kane Mathias and Ashton Arenas and Caden Newart. When we return after the break here on Magnitude Sports, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Now batting, number 5.
Nice seats. $50 though.
Hey, this dude got his seat for only $20 on Game Time.
Whoa.
Game Time tracks ticket prices in real time and finds you all the best last-minute deals, so you can get tickets for up to 60% off.
60% off?
Mystical ballpark voice?
Yeah.
That guy freaks me out.
Download Game Time now. Come on, do it.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate-controlled hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full-swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. Once again, Kane Mathiasen will be the leadoff batter. He steps into the box now. Grounded out directly to first last time he was at the plate. Make a slight adjustment on the camera here as this thing seems to be not quite angled the way I particularly like it. And that's not the end of the world because I'm pretty particular on the things that I'm particular about. And a strike is called there. Swing and a miss, strike 2. We're 45 minutes into the ball game now here. And the Astros looking to add to their 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the third. They've left 2 stranded on base with both of those in scoring position. And that is out number 1 on this swing and a miss by Mathiasen. And it's Ashton Renas who'll step up to the plate next now here for the Astros. That one, ooh, it just barely dropped foul. For a moment, I thought it was going to stay fair, but it did drop foul. It's 1 ball and 1 strike as a result. One ball, 1 strike, and the pitch, and he went too far on that, and that should be strike 2, and if it's not, I'll be having some words with that umpire a little bit later when we go down to Las Vegas. And if that's one-sided, well, this is the exact type of matchup here where I can be one-sided to both teams, and the only people that would get mad at me are 50% of the parent group. So I'll be sure to have each parent group equally mad at me by the end of this doubleheader. 1 ball, no strikes, and that's what you call neutralism in sports broadcasting. 1-0. That's outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Gus Wermeyer, the batter now here for the Astros. Looks like we have a courtesy runner at first. Gavin Driscoll will come in and run for Caden Newhart. And that one's hit to left and drifts foul. We got strike 2 on the board now here for Wermeyer. Another pickoff attempt there on Jiskra on first. He's back in time. That one's going deep to right, and it's over the head of Gus Pankratz. Rounding third is Gavin Driska. He will score. The Astros lead 2-0 on the RBI double.
Fielder number 6, Alex Christopherson.
So runner on second now is Wiermeyer with that RBI double to right, and Alex Christopherson, who got a single to right last time he was at the plate, steps up to the plate again here with 2 away. 50 minutes into the ball game, and the Astros have scored in the second and the third so far, and that's it up to this point. One is taken right past the shortstop Jungling, and rounding third is Wiermeyer, and he will score, and it's 3-0 on an RBI single by Christopherson.
Right fielder number 13, Chase Lura.
Now Chase Lura will try his luck here against Wessels. Wessels had the better luck against Lura last time. Lura went down swinging on strikes. And I guess that was a ball. And I guess that's a high hit to deep left field. Looks like Nelson might be underneath it. And the ball falls to the ground. Nelson probably had the better play on that. Owen Shannon kind of dived into Nelson's legs and tripped him up. That allowed the ball to go to the ground, and let's see how they're going to record. They're going to record that as a base hit, and that will be allow Christopherson to score from all the way from first, and it's 4-0 now on what they're calling a base hit, and we'll give him a double.
Good pitch.
And now it's Colston Sen, who's walked last time he was at the plate. One 0 delivery. Right back up the middle. Laser beam into shallow center. Rounding third is Chase Lura. And now the throw home will keep Lura at third.
You're right, Keegan. Come on, buddy.
First up, number 9, Katie Olhauser.
So runners on the corners with 2 outs. And Kate Olhauser, 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time he was at the plate. Two away in the pitch, and it's in for strike one. Pagliano will get the vocals in there for that 0-1 call. Neil 1. He'll reach for it. Little dribbler back to Wessels. He'll pick it up. That's the third out. They'll strand 2 on base, but they get 3 across and take a 4-0 lead. 4 runs on 6 hits. They leave 4 on base here after 3 complete. And for the Comets, they'll bring up Blake McCarthy, Keegan Wessels, and Carson Bevel when we return after the break here on Magnitude Sports.
Does a ghost pepper wing that doesn't send you into tears make any sense? Sure does to us. That's why Popeye's ghost pepper wings are more flavorful than fireful. Because in NOLA, we like to taste our food, not cry over it. We don't make sense. We make chicken. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
At Popeyes, we've got a feast for your family. Whether it's spicy or mild fried chicken or tenders, our brand new homestyle mac and cheese, or any of our other delicious sides, there's something for everyone at the table. Try it today and earn points with Popeyes Rewards.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
Welcome back to Starting Bank Field here in the Astros Comets doubleheader. The Astros won the coin toss and will be the home team in both games. Last year, both teams got the home side of the scoreboard. This year, just the Astros. Strike two is called on a pitch low at the sneakers. Swing and a miss. An immediate strikeout here on McCarthy. Keegan Wassels, now the batter. 0 for 1, struck out looking last time he was at the plate. So the wind starts to pick up. You look out into center field to the left of the scoreboard. You can see the American flag is being held on just barely to the post there. And the play at the fence, he cannot make it. You can see now that they're starting the cement work of the seating improvements, upgrades that they're going to be making over in that area. They'll be making the same seating adjustments over here, but they haven't started that cement work yet. But that should make this thing pop even more than it does now once that work is finished. And if there was no net there, I probably could have caught that with my right hand. I'm not sure what happened there. 1 ball and 1 strike here to Keegan Wassels as Ethan Dahl. I don't know if the ball slipped out on the delivery portion of his arm motion or what, but 2-1. He'll step off for a moment here. We're 2 minutes in front of the 1 hour mark of the game here. We're in the top of the 4th, almost halfway through.
Oh, come on.
2 outs away from being halfway through. Let's put it that way. High pitch upstairs, outside, caught the pug zone for strike 2. And we're at 2-2. That is it. That's an official strike. That can be called a strike every time. And Wiermeyer will be thrown out. So any crappy comments from parents on the ball strike count, I'm going to go ahead and put those pitches into the pug zone, and we'll call them strikes. That one is high for ball 3. I'm sorry, ball 1, excuse me. Carson Bevel, the batter, by the way. Forgot to record that strikeout button there on Wessels, so we'll do that now. Bevel 2-0, or 1 for 1 with a double. He's at 3-0 now on the count. He got that double to left field last time he was at the plate. Strike is called. 3-1. And he'll be walked. It's not a hit, but he gets on base anyway. I don't know if you want to cheer for hits or cheer for getting on base. Or maybe cheer for both. Maybe that's what you do. Caleb Blanchette 0 for 1. Popped out to Colston Sen, the second baseman, last time he was at the plate. And that's one chopped foul for a strike, and it's 0-1. Yeah, it's amazing because, like, trying to collect my thoughts here on this comment. I think I'll hold off on it for a little bit. I want to make sure I collect my thoughts and say it the way I want to say it.
When does that happen?
But stay tuned because it's going to be an interesting comment. I can tell you that. 0-1, runner goes, and then the runner will go back. 1 hour, 1 minute now. And that will be ball 4. So 2 runners on now, and I'll bring up Grant Schluchter. Fly out to center field last time he was at the plate.
Third baseman number 2, Grant Schluchter.
And we have a visit to the mound here for the Astros. This visit to the mound for the Astros is brought to you by the Marsh McLennan Agency of Fargo. You can visit them online at their website at marshmma.com to learn about the services they can provide for you here in the Fargo, West Fargo, Moorhead, and surrounding area. Once again, their website is marshmma.com. And that visit to the mound for the Fargo Post 400 Astros has been presented to you by the Marsh McLennan Agency of Fargo. 2 outs, 2 runners on, first and second. Carson Bevel second, Caleb Blanchett on first. And Glenn Schluchter the batter. And a strike is called, 0-1. And a snap throw up to first goes into right field, and the runners will advance. And rounding third is Carson Bevel, and the Comets are on the board. It's 4-1. Now also move Blanchett up to second. And it's all on an error.
Walker's been called. Courtesy runner for the Comets. He's now at third. Number 6, Blow Chase.
Strikeout, and it won't matter who the courtesy runner is now because I didn't find him in time before the inning. It came doing that. So A strikeout brings us to the bottom of the fourth. And it's 4-1 as the Comets get a run across. But they also strand one on base. And now it's 4 instead of 3. And we're at 1 hour and 5 minutes, halfway through game 1 of this doubleheader here of the Comets and Astros. And we'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo, Moorhead, and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Welcome back to the bottom of the fourth. 4-1 lead here for the Fargo Post 400 Astros over the Fargo Post 400 Comets. Game 1 of the doubleheader. Ethan Dahl will lead things off here for the Astros. They try and get the one back they lost to the Comets in the top half of the inning. One's popped up and it flares foul and it will be caught by Blanchette for the first out. So 1 pitch, 1 out.
Center fielder number 5, Kane Mathiasen.
Now bring up Kane Mathiasen, 0 for 2. Grounded out to first and struck out swinging on his 2 trips to the plate. And that one's popped up and fouled away. A little too far outside there for a pug zone strike. And it's 1-1. And there's a strike. Right on the outside edge of the plate there. So Wessels places it nicely for strike number 2. The 1-2 outside, ball 2. So ball, strike, strike, ball. Or, I'm sorry, strike, ball is what I meant to say. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So 6 pitches and 2 outs now here for Wessels. Just got a text that made me chuckle. I'll incorporate that into the broadcast here momentarily, somehow, some way. 1 ball, no strikes. Also just got a silence call from a scam artist, so literally like within 5 seconds of each other. And this one into right field for a base hit.
First baseman number 19, Gus Wermeyer. Correction, catcher number 14, Keith Newhart.
Newhart fouls it off for strike 1. He's 0 for 1, grounded out to the shortstop, and then he was walked last time he was at the plate. 2 away, runner on first is Renus. And the Astros leading 4-1. Looking for more. 2 bouncer to third. Schlochter picks it up, fires it over, got it there in time, and that will take care of business here in the 4th. They leave one stranded on base on the 5-3 ground out, and the Comets will bring to bat Calvin Jungling, Matt Nelson, and Owen Shannon. 9-1-2. When we return after this, 4 complete. It's 4-1 Astros here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Stay tuned. Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Welcome back, top of the 5th. Some would like a Comet sweep, some would like an Astros sweep. I know a couple who would like a split. And me personally, I always like the underdogs. I want the Comets to sweep. And I'm just saying that. And there might be a little motivation for me to say that, actually, because I haven't had a Comets player physically threaten to physically assault me for choosing a Stars game over a Comets game, like I did with the Stars over the Astros. So, and when you have an umpire that takes the time to ask how you're doing, and then you got a parent who disses that umpire who did threaten that said accusation. You kind of take the umpire's side in that particular scenario. And I'm going to leave it at that. There, I got it out of me.
Go, Matt. Outfielder number 8, Matt Nelson.
One away with Matt Nelson to the plate now. And it is to right field for, okay, let's try this again. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out to right field and a walk, and now strike 1 is called. And it's 0-1 as a result on the count. And this one popped up. Can he get there? Nope, he cannot. But that's the sole reason why you've not seen the Astros on Magnitude a lot this season. And we're hoping to change that next season, but that one's fouled off for a strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now it's popped up, and running after it there's Renus, and he'll make the catch. Nice job. I'll give credit where credit's due. Out number 2. Shannon's 1 for 1. He would single out to left field, and he would advance a teammate on a sacrifice bunt. And that one is fouled at the plate for strike 1. That one's up high. 2-1. That one's fouled off. 2-2. Full count at 3-2. One thing I would like to do is get a whole bunch of parents to do one game next season for the Astros and Comets. And then, when they realize how hard it is, they won't complain anymore. Let's put it that way. So yeah, there's no hiding it. I'm very unhappy with a couple of those parents. It's not everybody, but now that it's out there, now you know, and now you know. So I'm going to leave it at that, and we'll cheer on both the Astros and Comets here.
No runs, no hits, no errors.
Go to the middle of the 5th. It's 4-1 Astros. We'll be back in a moment.
Why do I choose to work here? It's the people. It's the feeling that you get when you've been gone for a weekend and everybody's genuinely happy to see you and you're so happy to see them too.
They are wonderful. The staff is wonderful. They are so friendly. They're so happy all the time.
It's a family. It's just that overall culture that we have. It's a great culture, and I'm very lucky to be a part of it.
Your full life happens here at Touchmark.
Tonight, I'll be eating chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. Cheers.
I win again. Patrick.
That's Sir Patrick.
Ooh, sir.
Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you.
Oh! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
Four 4-1 as we go to the bottom of the 5th here. Gus Wermeyer will be the leadoff batter for the Astros. 2 for 2, double to center, double to right. That one will scoot through for ball one to Wiermeyer. Alex Christopherson, Chase Lura will be the next two batters this inning. He'll spin away from that one. They'll call it a strike. And that one's going to center field. Owen Shannon tracking it, and he makes the catch. Out number one.
Fielder number 6, Alex Christopherson.
Christopherson's also 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. One to right center and one to left center in that order. See if you can get another one here. And a strike is called. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Alex Christopherson now. Want to say hi to Ben. Thanks for the compliments. I appreciate it, Ben. One, two. Normally when I say something like I said earlier, I get a whole bunch of negative feedback, and to have somebody actually say something positive is outstanding. So thank you for understanding my frustration. I appreciate that. 2-2.
Good pitch.
Swing and a miss. That'll be a strikeout. Chase Lura, the batter now here for the Astros. So Keegan Wessels, is he still on the mound? No, I think they switched pitchers. Yeah, they did switch pitchers, and I didn't see that happen. My apologies. I think it's Matt Nelson on the mound now. And I'll get a for sure answer on that here. Maybe. Yes, it was Matt Nelson on the mound. It's Matt Nelson with 1 strikeout, and the other 5 go to Wessels. So we got that sorted out now. All right, so that will be out number 3, and that will end the 5th inning of play. We will take a break and come back with inning number 6, 4-1 in favor of the Astros. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned. Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more. Hey, it's Mike with Magnitude Sports. Check out this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. It's owned and operated by a family in Bismarck, North Dakota that I've known for over 2 decades. Kids have grown up into fine young men, and during their high school careers, some of them even played games that were broadcasted on Magnitude Sports. If you like hunting, fishing, general outdoor life, sunrise, sunset, everything hunting and fishing related, dogs, hunting dogs, they're the best. Then check out the channel and show them some love. Go to Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe to him today. All right, welcome back. Go to the bottom of the 5th inning is where we're at. Speaking of Dakota Fins and Feathers, they just released a new video, I think 2 days ago. They caught some large-sized walleye at Lake Sakakawea, just kind of north of Bismarck, south of Minot. And I watched that video for the first time, I think it was 2 days ago when they texted me the link saying they released that new video. 3 balls and no strikes, and now it's a walk on 4 pitches. And that'll bring up the next batter here. Colston Sen, scheduled batter. No, let's see. Where are we at here? Okay. Something's mixed up here. Hang on. We're in the top of the 6. That's okay. Somehow our operating system didn't make the switch from the bottom of the 5th to the top of the 6th. So that's why I got a little bit off there. So we have nobody out. And this is Keegan Wessels, the batter. Gus Pankrat, or I'm sorry, Blake McCarthy is on first. And a little chopper, and it will be a 4-3 ground. Excuse me, got the hiccups there. A 4-3 ground out.
Second baseman number 5, Carson Bevel.
So McCarthy on second, Carson Bevel the batter now. Ethan Dahl on the mound. I have him down for 78 pitches. Bevel will foul that one off for strike number 2, and Dahl will stare down McCarthy and deliver that pitch high into the backstop. McCarthy will take off for third, and it's ball 1. Carson Bevel 1 for 1, double and a walk. Just got a text from a post 400 parent. He says this is the one time a year that he prays for a split. So he wants both teams to win. Can understand that. I can. 2-2. And that one's popped up, going to center field. Mathiason's underneath it, and he makes the snag. Tagging on third is McCarthy, and he will score. And the Comets have sliced the lead in half with a sac fly to deep center by Bevel. I'll take all the runners off base, and Caleb Blanchette will be the batter now. 0 for 1. Popped out to the second baseman, then he was walked last time he was at the plate. 1 ball, no strike here to Caleb Blanchette. Grant Schluchter moves into the on-deck circle. There's strike 1. Nice pitch there by Ethan Dahl. And that one's popped up, fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two outs, nobody on. We're at 1 hour and 30 minutes of this game 1 of the doubleheader here. This one will go right to the first baseman. Wurmeyer will make the snag, and we go to the middle of the 6th as a result. So an infield pop out for Blanchette brings up Colston Sen, Kate Olhauser, and Ethan Dahl. Bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
Tonight, I'll be eating chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. Cheers.
I win again. Patrick.
That's Sir Patrick.
Ooh, sir.
Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you.
Oh! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
I kind of wonder where to even begin about what I love about Touchmark. It's everything. It's the time with the residents. It's my team. I work with wonderful individuals every single day. I love the people, and my job is to connect with them. And that's a pretty great job to have, that you get to make genuine, real connections with our residents and our team members. It's just the overall community. That is Touchmark. That's what I love.
Your full life happens here at Touchmark.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the sixth. It's Colston Sent, your leadoff batter here for the Astros. Fouled away. We're at 1 ball and 2 strikes already here with Colston Sent. He's 1 for 1 with a walk, and then he had a single that he blazered right up the middle on his last at bat.
Shortstop, number 9, Cade Olhauser.
Cade Olhauser will step up to the plate now here for the Astros. It's nice to see him on the team. He hasn't had much success here in this particular game, but he's 0 for 2, struck out swinging, and then he grounded out to the pitcher on a 1-3. But in previous games, he's had some pretty good success on his plate appearances that I've either broadcasted or that I've come here to watch without broadcasting, or that I've done PA announcing on. So overall, a solid player here for the Astros. And one sent to right field, and can someone get there in time? No, it'll drop for a base hit. Carson Bevel dived for it, but he could not quite stretch out far enough to make the catch.
Pitcher number 8, Ethan Dahl.
So they'll put 2 runners on now on a single just past first base. And now we have a visit to the mound here for the Comets. And this visit to the mound has been brought to you by the Marsh McLennan Agency of Fargo. You can visit their website online at marshmma.com. Learn about the services they can provide for you in the Fargo, West Fargo, Moorhead, and surrounding area. Once again, their website is marshmma.com. This visit to the mound for the Fargo Post 400 Comets has been presented to you by the Marsh McLennan Agency of Fargo. And now one of my favorite umpires will walk up and break up the visit to the mound here. So game 2 of this doubleheader will actually be on a separate watch link because I'm having some internet issues here. Then I want to try and resolve them for game 2. I don't think it's been too terrible from the viewer standpoint, but like I said, I'm pretty particular about how things work. So 3 if you're recording at home on the stat book. That moves Sen to third and Olhauser up to second. Kane Mathias in the batter now. He's 0 for 3, ground out and a pair of strikeouts. And it looks like he's going to ground out again. And that's exactly how he grounded out the first time, on a direct ground out to first.
Baseman number 11, Ashton Renas.
So Ashton Renas will try his luck now here. So that watch link has been created. It's the same title as this one, but it says game 2 at the end. And a catch is made there by Blake McCarthy, just in front of the new foul fence, and that will do it for the 6th inning of play. 6 complete and 1 to go. Possibly a half one to go if the Comets can't score at least 2. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports with what could possibly be the conclusion of Game 1 when we return after this here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
Santana Concrete LLC in Barnesville comes highly recommended from their customers. But don't take our word for it, take theirs. Dan states that the team is
polite, friendly, and efficient.
Lee tells us that
quality work for a fair price is hard to find.
Here's Mike from Post 400 Baseball.
Santana Concrete did a wonderful job laying the concrete foundation for our new press box.
And Jasmine shares
they do amazing work.
Check them out by searching Santana Concrete LLC on Facebook or call 218-790-6560.
Does a ghost pepper wing that doesn't send you into tears make any sense? Sure does to us. That's why Popeye's ghost pepper wings are more flavorful than fireful. Because in NOLA, we like to taste our food, not cry over it. We don't make sense. We make chicken. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
At Popeyes, we've got a feast for your family. Whether it's spicy or mild fried chicken or tenders, our brand new homestyle mac and cheese, or any of our other delicious sides, there's something for everyone at the table. Try it today and earn points with Popeyes Rewards.
Alright, welcome back. The wind started to pick up here during that commercial break. It's Grant Schlachter who will lead it off in the top of the 7th here for the Comets. And they need to score at least 2 here to force the bottom half of the 7th. And we'll see if they can do that. First pitch is in for a ball from the new pitcher Chase Lura, who comes in from right field. And Ethan Dahl will move out to right field. And that's your only defensive changes for the Astros. Quick 2 balls, no strikes here to Grant Schlachter. Is 0 for 2 with a fly out to center, and he struck out looking last time he was at the plate. 2-0, and he'll watch that one slide in for ball 3. We're at 1 hour and 39 minutes, time of the game. So swing about your average hour 40-ish, hour 45-ish baseball game. That will be called a strike, and it's 3-1. And that'll walk him. Bring Calvin Jungling to the plate here for the Comets. Jungling's 0 for 2. He would fly out to left, and he'd also strike out swinging. And the pitch outside and low for ball 2. So Chase Lura walks the first one, and now he's thrown 2 balls to Jungling, and immediately comes the Astros coach. And that's going to do it. 7 pitches for Chase Lura, 6 balls and a strike, and they're going to make a change here. And coming in, it appears to be Jiskra. I think that's the fastest I've ever seen a team change pitchers after 7 pitches. And this visit to the mound and pitching change for the Fargo Post 500 Astros has been brought to you by the Marsh McLennan Agency of Fargo. You can visit them online on their website at marshmma.com to learn about the services that they can provide for you in the Fargo, West Fargo, Moorhead, and surrounding area. Once again, the visit to the mound and the pitching change for the Fargo Post 500 Astros has been presented to you by the Marsh McLennan Agency of Fargo. Gavin Driska, the new pitcher on the mound here for the Astros. Ethan Dahl. See if there's any others. Okay, so Chase Lura takes over for Ethan Dahl on the mound. Ethan Dahl moves to right field, and now Gavin Driska comes into the mound. Ethan Dahl comes out of the game, and Chase Lura goes back to right field. Did you catch all that? So Gavin Driska will inherit a 2-ball count, 2-ball no strike count on Calvin Jungling after he finishes his warm-up tosses here, as the Astros don't want to give this one up to the Comets. And if I'm the Astros coach, I would have made the same move. We'll see if this pitching change will help or not. We have some crucial conference games coming up for the Stars and the West Fargo Patriots here on Magnitude Sports. Coming up on the 20th in a couple days from now. The Stars will host their final regular season conference duel with a doubleheader with Fargo Post 2. Fargo Post 2 currently number 1. And every team in the state is going to be cheering for the Fargo Post 400 Stars to sweep that game. No, they're not. If they can or not is the actual question. But if the Stars could sweep, then that would be the only way that Fargo Post 2 could come out of the number 1 spot. Assuming that Minot and West Fargo can win out their games to overtake that number 1 spot. And that's a fly out to left. So basically, if Fargo Post 2 wins one of the 2 games against the Stars on the 20th, they would lock in the 1 seed at the state tournament. Grand Forks has already locked in the 10 seed at the state tournament. I've talked to some Stars parents that say that I won't mention the parents because I don't want to put them on the spot, but they don't have confidence in the Stars sweeping Post 2. If you were to ask me, I would say that it's here at Star Bank Field, so it's home field for the Stars. There's always a little extra motivation for the Stars in that particular matchup. I say it could happen. I'm not saying it will happen. I'm saying it could happen. 0-1, and that one's going to left field. And that one's caught. So earlier I said that every team would be cheering for the Stars. I take that back. There's a couple teams that would probably like to see Post 2 win because those couple teams are battling the Stars for that 5, 6, 7 spot in the seedings. Right now, if the state tournament started today, the Stars would be the 8th seed. And that one was a soft pop out to right field. And that'll do it. That is your final score in this one. Game 1 goes to the Astros with the final 4-2. And once again, we will go off air and we will set up the second watch link and be back momentarily with Game 2 of this one. So once again, go to our YouTube channel and look for the one that says Game 2 at the end of the title. And that's where we'll bring Game 2 to you from. 4-2 in Game 1. And the Astros looking to sweep here, and the Comets looking to get one back in Game 2. We'll talk to you again in a few moments.
Broadcast was an exclusive presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Subscribe, click the bell, and visit magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.